Hi friends, couple of minutes ago I made a video about video number 4 about education and vocational education, how you can put a solid foundation, concrete foundation, and then build your future, and then eventually build your financial future and professional future based on the education. I wholeheartedly support education, and I have done it. I have gone to University of Delhi in India and got undergraduate degree in chemistry, and then also I have gone to Indiana University here in United States of America in Bloomington, Indiana, and got another chemistry degree. So I definitely support education. And as far as vocational education goes, I am self-learned electrician. I'm not claiming myself that I know everything about electricity, but whatever basics are I know about electricity and plumbing, heating and cooling, and a little bit of carpentry, and of course I have a diploma in cosmetology, so I own also a beauty salon. So I created a several income for myself. Always remember, more income sources you have, more you're gonna earn, and more you're gonna earn, then more you're gonna save, and build up that habit of saving, and then more you're gonna save, and then you would invest. So this is the strategy. Is a very simple method and very simple strategy. Your grandfather, your neighbor, or your successful uncle, they all have actually followed this strategy. So there is nothing new about it. And the old-fashioned way is the best way, or at least I think is the best way to create wealth. And wealth is in real estate, wealth in any business. You can pick any business. You can be a janitor, but make sure that you are the best janitor in your area. Or if you are a sports person, make sure you have a discipline so that you can become a best basketball player or football player or whatever. And money is in every profession, but it all depends on the person, how far you go with their profession and how you're gonna bring money in. One thing for sure, I'm gonna reiterate again, that work very hard. Whatever you do, be the best in your profession, and then bring money every day, and then you will be able to invest money. This is how we build financial future. Another thing I'm gonna say, that subscribe my channel, tell your friends, at least tell your 3 friends, so that the word will get around, and I will start getting more and more audience. It's a hard work, I'm sharing my education and my knowledge with you, so that I can pass this knowledge I have accumulated over the years and over decades, 45 years of experience working in a different field. So you can benefit from it, or your friends can benefit from this education and move forward and build your own financial future. And I have done it. There are millions of people who have done it, and millions of people in the future will do it. There are about 8 billion people. I want everybody to become successful, and most people are successful in their own way. But if you really want to belong to 1%, the really rich and wealthy people, then you have to follow this strategy: work hard, save money, and invest money. So this is just a brief message about how you're going to build the wealth. Now in this video I'm going to talk about real investment. Now we are getting the juice of this money making videos I'm producing. This is some people invest in stocks. Now stocks are very tricky. I have invested money in mutual fund. I don't have time to invest in stocks. The reason it is because you really have to learn how to invest. A lot of people do day trading, and some of them are successful, but the real statistics out there, the day traders, majority of them do not make money, or they end up losing money. So it's I don't want to use a bad terminology for the people who do day trading, but it's sort of like you're sitting in a casino. Some people will probably disagree with me. They have a right to disagree with me, but it's your betting basically. You pick a stock, and then you hope that a stock will grow, and then you can sell it and make money. That's a easy route. If you really want to get into investment, there's a serious route, is to invest money in, if you don't have time to learn about stocks, then mutual funds. There are a lot of advisors out there who have spent decades learning how to invest in mutual fund. There are 8,500 plus mutual funds out there in the United States of America, but nobody would have that kind of time to go through all the mutual fund and learn the best of the best mutual fund. Every company, the mutual fund company, have a best advisor. They have a lot of education. So you can invest in a stock, but I will highly recommend you at least spend 1 hour per week. 1 hour per week to learn about stocks and learn about mutual funds. So more time you would invest in learning about stocks and mutual fund, then you can open up an idea to have your own account and start investing. Now mutual fund or the stocks is a passive income. If the stock market goes up, then you definitely gonna make money. Now it all depends on you whether you want to sell them when you have made a little bit of money, but there are always going to be some charges. When you buy stock and sell a stock, there's going to be charges, so be careful about it. And then you also have to maintain books. If you have made money or if you have made losses on a stock or mutual fund, then you have to maintain book, and at the end of the year you're supposed to show in your books what you made and what and if you hopefully you don't lose money, but if you happen to lose money, then you have to show that will be tax deductible. Now this is a passive income, if it is an income, because you really do not have to do a whole lot. You buy, you invested money, and now you have a choice whether you want to wait, and then if the market goes up and down, which it always does. But in the long run, what happens into the market, if you go back and see the market, 100 years of history of market, it always comes back, or at least it may take a year or 2 or 3 to come back, but it always comes back. This is my experience. And like I said earlier, there are technology stock, there are different type of energy stock, bank stocks, bio tech stocks, but learn about the company before you start investing money. There's a young generation. There are a lot of young generation people are investing money in mutual funds and also in the stock, and some people have started investing money in cryptocurrency, which I'm not sure about it. I have not invested money in crypto, and I don't think that I would. Maybe I'm too old fashioned, but whatever it is, that I'm not going for crypto at this point. But a stock market, so it's a passive income. If it is an income, it's a passive income, and you can make some money in it. But like I said, over and over, there, learn about a stock market and learn about mutual funds. Now this is one way to invest money, and it is not a bad way. Now I have invested money in mutual funds. Now there is a downside of investing in stock market. I'll give you an example, then it will make a sense. But I'm not against investing in a stock market or mutual fund, but this is the negative about stock market. As soon as, this is a rule of thumb in life, as soon as you hand over your money to somebody, no matter who that is, who's investing money or promising to create an income for you, very first thing is going to happen is that they're going to take out their commission. So they're going to dip into your money and get their commission. And they are professional people. They should earn like everybody else. So if you hand to them $100, assume that 1% to 5% is the fee whenever you buy any mutual fund or you buy any stock, then there will be a fee. Now recently some companies are actually offering, a lot of companies are offering in the United States, the free stock purchase. So if you buy any stock, you're not going to be charged. Your 100% money will go into the stock. But like I said, that is a risky proposition. But we are talking about mutual fund. So the mutual fund, very first thing, if you hand over the money to somebody, they're going to charge you the fee. Then they're also going to create a portfolio for you, and then they're going to manage their portfolio for you if you are going to a financial advisor, and they're going to charge you 1% commission. Now the commission over the time is going to reduce to 0.85% over the year, or maybe sometime 0.6%, but you have to have certain amount of money in your portfolio, then the fee is going to drop. But no matter how you take it, it's my experience, and also I have heard through a lot of people, over 30 years, if you invest money in a mutual fund with any financial advisor, there's a big chunk of money goes into a fee, and approximately about 20 to 25%, but over 30 years. But over 30 years you also get a compound gain on your investment, so you're also making money. So don't worry too much about how much one is making, as long as you're making money. So if you have invested $10,000 over 10 years, or let's say even 30 years, that turn into be like $100,000 or $150,000 or even $50,000, you still make money. Sure enough, the people who have invested money and giving you advice, they should also make money. So this is the very first thing negative about having somebody else buy mutual funds or a stock for you. You can do it yourself too, and but the point is that whether you have a knowledge. So like I said earlier, that at least spend at least an hour to learn about a stock market. There's plenty of information on internet nowadays, and also plenty of information on TV. There are special channels, they talk about it. Listen to everybody, to get into the group where people invest money, and listen to everybody, and then sooner or later you will start learning it, and you probably, hopefully, you will start making money investing in mutual fund or investing in a stock market. But don't do this, that you invest the money today and then you want to get the money out tomorrow. You are probably gonna end up losing money. Go for a long haul, for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 30 years plan, and then invest money into stock. Second thing negative about stock, investing in a stock, is that somebody else is controlling the money. And also the second thing is that somebody else makes a comment that there is a war in Africa, just for an example, or Middle East, then the stock market goes down. Just to make one comment of any international leader makes, then the stock market goes down. Or any event happens, big event happens in anywhere in the world, the stock market goes down. If the stock market goes down in the United States, the rest of the world, the stock market gets shaken. So that's the negative thing about that. You do not have 100% control. Somebody shoots his mouth and everything is just gets rattled. So that's the negative thing, that you invested the money but you have no control over it at all. And for that reason I like real estate, because I have 100% control over it, or at least good amount of control over it. But like I said, that I have invested money in mutual funds too, so I'm not against of it. And another thing about the stock market is this, that if you sell the stocks, you have to pay capital gain. Well, you have to do that in real estate too. So the capital gain, everybody has to pay it. The another thing about a stock market, let's say you have $100,000 in a stock market or in a mutual fund. Now you need money. So what do you have to do? Either you sell it and then get the money, or you if you want to borrow money against your money and you go to the bank, and let's say you have $100,000 sitting in your stocks or mutual fund, they're not going to lend you money against your stock or money against your mutual fund, or not a whole lot of money, maybe 40 to 60% if you're lucky. And that's the downsides of it. But if you have a real estate, then they will lend you 80% or sometimes 85% of the value of your real estate. And but the good thing about investing in a stock market is that if you don't want to be in a stock market, do not want to hold on to your mutual funds, then you can sell them, and then you will have that money put in your account within 3 to 7 days. This is the good thing about it. Whether you lost the money or you gain the money, but your cash is always ready. So this is the good thing about a stock market. But in a real estate, you have to wait. If you want to sell your real estate, you may have to wait sometime months and months, and sometimes almost a year to sell your real estate. And there is a bargaining in real estate too, but sometimes you can get lucky that you can actually sell the real estate more than it has its value. Now, which stock you or the mutual funds you want to invest money? Since I did not have time, and I do not have time to learn about stocks, about individual companies, so I decided a long time ago that I'm going to invest money into mutual funds. So I've been listening to there's a gentleman on radio, Dave Ramsey, and I really like his strategy. and I really follow his advice on investing money in mutual fund. So he always put emphasis on investing in a mutual fund. Any company of mutual fund company would have growth stock, aggressive growth, and growth in income, and international. So this is what Dave Ramsey talks about it, and I followed his advice. So I invested money in growth mutual funds. So growth mutual funds, big companies like Amazon, or companies like Google. They are big growth company. GE. These are just rough examples I'm talking about. So I invested money in growth and income, aggressive growth, which are mid-cap company, which the company who are making profit, but also is still not billions and billions of dollars of company. They are still in their $1 or $2 billion range, or sometimes $1 million range. And then small cap company, which are millions of dollars worth companies, but it's still growing. So, and then international stocks. I usually basically concentrate on majority of stocks of American companies, and also European companies, and some Asian company, and some African company, but that's international mutual fund. So 4 mutual funds Dave Ramsey talked about, which I wholeheartedly support, is a strategy: the growth and aggressive growth, and growth and income in international mutual funds. So you can talk to any financial advisor, and they will tell you, give you the information about growth and growth companies, and aggressive growth companies, and also growth and income companies and mutual funds. Sit down with your financial advisor if you have any, and or you can go on internet, or talk to your friends, and talk to somebody who really knows. And also another thing I will talk about is that get involved with some sort of a group where the people are investing money, but don't buy everything whatever somebody is telling you. Just use your common sense, and also listen to financial advisor, because they have put a lot of time into learning. Sure, they're gonna make some money off of you, because that's their profession. As long as you're making money, as long as they're making money for you, then it's all win-win situation for everybody. So learn about mutual fund, learn about stock market. Do not jump into investing right away. Make sure that you talk to a lot of people about it. Go and join the group, and go in and try to understand how the investments are done, and then invested. Keep an eye on your investment. Talk to your financial advisor wherever you have invested money. Talk to more and more people, and you'll be surprised. Read a lot on internet. There's a free education there. Read 10, 15, 20 articles. Listen to the podcast of Dave Ramsey. I really like the guy. I don't agree with him 100% on different things, but I agree with him at least 98% to 99%. His strategy actually I was already following before I started listening to him, and he's on radio, Dave Ramsey, and you can actually listen to his program, and then you will learn a lot about it. So this is about a stock market, and this is about mutual fund. This video is about learn more and invest, but be careful. And always remember, work very hard every single day, and then bring money every single day, save money every single day, and invest money every single day. And that's the key, that's the recipe of getting ahead. This is a good income if you invest money properly, but it's a long-term investment strategy you should have, and invest consistently. Do not worry about if a stock market goes down today. It will come back. It always comes back, and that's the history. But almost 99% time it comes back, and it may take some time. So invest money and enjoy your money, and then once you have a lot of money, then start enjoying your life. Okay, so this is the video about the stock market. It's a basic information. Like I said, my videos are not fancy. I'm not going to throw a lot of statistic out there, all that. It's a common sense strategy I'm talking about. So invest money in the stock market, and learn about the stock market, and go on and start building your wealth. Subscribe my channel, please. Tell your friends about my channel, and press like, and also press bell button, the icon on my video, and then as soon as I'll put another video out, then you will get a notification about my video. Thank you so much for watching the video. I'm gonna talk about in a next video some other investments, and then you will learn more and more about them. Thank you again. Subscribe my channel, tell your friends about it. Adios.